Hey Picklers, if you enjoyed this instructional video, do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Okay guys, so first drill here, we're gonna be underhand throwing a ball into the kitchen. We're gonna be starting at the baseline. We're acting like we're hitting a third ball drop. The main focus is getting our weight going forward, making sure that we feel our legs, making sure that our lower extremities are being engaged and going through the ball, making sure that our upper extremities are nice and quiet. And then a big focus is after we release the ball, I want us to pause our hand, or I want us to release and then keep our hand positioning still. Both Janie and I are going to be tossing balls underhand. We're going to toss 10 balls with our forehand and then 10 balls with our backhand. Okay? So nice and easy, tossing back and forth. Go ahead. Tossing back and forth. You can toss cross court. You can toss up the line. Main focus is pausing that hand, getting our weight going forward, making sure that all of our power and all of our control comes from the ground up. Look how we're keeping our head nice and still. Beautiful. I would say another tendency that I see kind of in this like specific area here is that I see a lot of people doing too much with their take back. So focus on, as we take it back, keep it inside a peripheral or keep it by the hip and then out. By the hip and then out. Okay? So now next exercise, same drill. Next exercise, we're just going to be tossing with our backhand. Okay? So balls in my right hand. Balls in my right hand. On my forehand drop, as I was tossing, I was stepping with my left. Now on my backhand toss or backhand drop, I'm going to be stepping with my right. Okay? So low to high, pausing that arm. Okay, pausing, making sure that there's no added variables taking place with my lower or my upper extremities. Okay, perfect. We just demoed a shadow toss. Now we're gonna put a paddle on our hand, same sort of focused. Now we're gonna be dropping a ball to ourselves and then doing a drop and hit third shot drop essentially, okay? Keep in mind that when you're dropping to yourself, balls in your fingertips, dropping in front of you, main focus of this drill is to be stationary and to be controlled and just focus on understanding what the arm does, okay? So both Janie and I are going to be dropping and doing a drop and hit drop to ourselves, okay? So dropping and then hitting a third ball drop. Dropping, okay? And in this exercise, since we don't have any pace coming at us, we talked about with our dink, we're meeting the first imaginary ball. With our drop, now we're meeting the second imaginary ball. So now we're just adding a bit more extension in. Okay, finishing at that second imaginary ball, pausing at the point of contact. Very good, keeping that paddle nice and still. Leading with the palm on the forehand. Leading with the palm on the forehand there. Okay, so we'll do about 10 on the forehand and then 10 on the backhand. Backhand side, same sort of idea here. Tossing with our left arm, making contact, and then pausing at that second imaginary ball. Again, toss, contact, and pause. Okay, ready here. Again, toss, contact, and pause. Toss, contact, and pause. If you are unable to hit a drop in the shallow zone, you should ask yourself, am I doing too much on my finish? Am I extending too much? Because I feel like if you're able to find the shallow zone, usually you have a very short or quick finish after you've hit the drop. Okay guys, first drill here. This is a Slinky Drill for understanding how to play soft, whether it's at the baseline or it's in transition. Teacher here is going to be very cooperative. She's going to slowly push me back to the baseline and then let me come back up. The main focus is that I'm making contact out in front of me. It's off the bounce. My job is just to play soft and be very comfortable in that transition zone as I slinky back. Okay, ready here? So nice and easy. She's gonna slowly push me back. Yep, take one step back. Again, take one step back. Beautiful, take one step back, nice and easy. Yep, no worries. Beautiful, good. She's gonna make sure that the ball lands in front of me. Very good. Beautiful. Getting plenty of shape, giving myself enough time. Sorry. Lift it, and then also too, you'll notice there's a difference in my height as I scoot back. Why? Because I need some more time. So you're gonna be adding more lift or adding more shape with your lift as you're back, or let's say that as you're in the baseline zone and half court zone, as I'm in this short court zone, then I can start adding a bit more push or maybe going for more of like a linear ball, okay? That's okay, nice and easy here. She's gonna put it right in front of me there, perfect. I'm gonna take a step back, same thing. Okay, now I'm slowly working my way up. Slowly working my way up. Good, as you notice here, I'm in an open stance. I'm letting the ball come to me. I'm recognizing that I have more time than I think. If I did not put a drop in the kitchen or if I miss my drop in the net, I'm not gonna take a step up. So I'm gonna pause here, working my way back up, working my way back up. Take a look at my technique, very short and compact, pushing from the shoulder. Let's try it again here. She's gonna slowly push me back. Okay, making sure that my hand positioning is nice and still. Okay, adding some lift. Beautiful. Okay, again. I wasn't able to make it over. I'm gonna stop there. Add some more shape this time. Add some more lift. All these balls that I'm hitting, I'm using the correct shape, and I'm trying to find that shallow zone. Shape and shallow. Work my way back in. Shape and shallow. It's okay, no worries. Take my time, nice and easy. Good. Beautiful. So drill here is going to be, I have to make 10 drops in a row. I'm acting as a student. Teacher here is acting as a teacher. Her job is to be very cooperative, push me back, kind of keep me back. My job is to basically make 10 drops in a row. And I like the theme of going in a row. Why? Because that little element of pressure, that's very comfortable, or that's very similar to playing in a tournament. Plain and simple, drilling under pressure allows you to play better when it comes to feeling pressure in a tournament. Okay, so we're gonna add a little pressure in here, keep that monkey on my back. My job is I have to make 10 drops in a row. Okay, nice and easy. Here we go. Okay, and I can add plenty of height. Okay, again, I'm not gonna miss. Ready here. There's one. That's okay, good. 2, 3, 4. See how I'm keeping the hand positioning nice and still? I got 4 in a row here. Keeping the hand positioning nice and still. Giving myself plenty of lift. Okay, pausing at that second imaginary ball. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Okay. Something I think about, like when I really want to dial into my third ball drop, I ask myself, am I using spin from here? Am I comfortable from the kitchen line? Because if I'm comfortable and I've been hitting lots of forehand dinks and I've been rolling my forehand dink and it's very dialed in, I guarantee that my forehand drop with adding some topspin or with adding some roll is going to feel good as well. So plain and simple, if there's something that really feels nice from up here, whether it's a spin, whether it's a certain motion, think about idolizing that and trying to use that from back there. For example, I roll my forehand dink, I roll my forehand drop. I slice my backhand dink, I slice my backhand drop. Kind of goes hand in hand. Let's show a couple more here. Couple more. I'm going to try to get 10 more in a row here. Okay, let's go half volley. So, you know what? Hang on real quick here. So I just showed 10 in a row with giving myself time. Now I'll show 10 in a row with taking it as a half volley. Okay? Half volley. There's 2, 3, 4. Push it back here. Nice. 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Push me back. 8. Push me back. 9. Push me back. And 10. Yes. Yes. So as you see there, taking a look at the technique on the half volley, I was still very consistent, but as you noticed, probably it's more in the shallow zone, but it's up higher. Plain and simple, when I take this ball as a half volley, or just any time that I take a ball in red, it's always going to be a lift. So you're going to see more shape and more margin on a half volley drop than you would if I was back and I had plenty of time to work with. Okay? Okay, guys, next drill here. I have to hit a 3rd, 5th, and a 7th. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to use the correct footwork, use the correct court positioning as I'm coming up. Keep in mind, when we're talking about transition and we're talking about gaining real estate and making that transition as we hit a 3rd and we're moving up, little tells to kind of cue you in on when to come in is going to be getting comfortable with looking at ball trajectory. If you can't see ball trajectory, first progression would be looking to see where your opponent makes contact. If I see my opponent making contact in red, that's probably a good sign that she's not going to hurt me from there, so I can gain real estate based on the level. Certain people have more offense in yellow, some don't. But if I'm if I'm comfortable with looking to see where she makes contact, and I'm looking to be more like aggressive with my court presence or with my court movement, I can start looking to see the ball trajectory and then gaining real estate quicker just by looking at the ball trajectory. Okay? So I'm going to have you feed 3rd, 5th, and a 7th. Okay? Here's my 3rd, working my way in. There's my 5th. There's my 7th, and then I am in. Okay? And then we'll do it all over again. Okay? She's trying to push me back. I'm working my way up. Okay? She's feeding a return. There's my 5th. There's my 7th, and then I am in. I'm in. Okay? So I'm splitting, I'm breaking down, and I'm finding my most athletic self before she makes contact. Good. 5th, break down. 7th, very good, very good. I would say that if you want to be comfortable gaining more real estate and getting up a little quicker, consider who you're dropping to. Because you always want to drop to the person who's going to make you deal with less traffic. Or you want to drop to maybe like the counter-attacker who doesn't have much offense. For example, most counterattackers don't like to attack. Most attackers don't like to be attacked. So I'm going to drop to the person who maybe doesn't have as much offense that will allow me to deal with less traffic as I come in. Okay, so this is going to be more movement-based drill. Teacher here is going to be moving me side to side. My job still is to make 10 drops in a row, but it's going to be difficult because she's going to be moving me. I have to drop to one particular side. So my job is just to be efficient with my movement, give myself plenty of height. Her job is to move me side to side, force me to feel some pressure. Okay, rock and roll, 10 in a row. 10 in a row, I'll start in the middle. Okay, she can move me here. Nice. Good. There's 4. 5. Oh, she's being very generous over there, I'll tell you what. Good. There's 8. Okay, and 10. Beautiful. As you guys noticed there, anytime that I was off balance, anytime that I'm moving and my feet are not established. Anytime that I was in trouble there, I always gave myself some extra safety on my net clearance. So I think it makes sense and it's logical to think that you should give yourself some time with your shape if you're ever in trouble as you are moving to hit a drop. So we'll go same drill now. Same drill now, other side. She's gonna move me side to side, work me. My job is to keep my ball down and to drop back to the right side of the court. There's 5, 6, I won't count that, 7, 8, 9, come on, 9, 10, and 10, beautiful. Okay guys, drill here. I'm gonna work on being efficient in the transition zone. I'm gonna be a garbage cleaner upper. My job is to be cleaning garbage in my red zone. Also too, I'm gonna be taking care of garbage in my yellow zone as well. So playing soft from my hips and below, and soft meaning block and reset. Anytime that my opponent floats one as I'm in transition or just doesn't get the ball down and it sits up, I have license to now swing. So my job here simply is to be disciplined if the ball is down in my red or yellow, and to be offensive if it's up in green. Okay, great drill for that side to work on using a roll volley or taking a step back to create some offense. Okay, rock and roll. Nice. Good. So I can take these off the bounce. I can take these out of the air. I'm kind of, I base this idea off of how extended I am. If I find myself getting overextended out here, I probably don't recognize that I have more time than I think. So instead of me taking this ball out here and feeling super uncomfortable, I should take it as a half volley, okay? Plain and simple, I'm only gonna take it out of the air if it's in my bubble, not outside of my bubble, okay? Ready here? Give myself plenty of lift, get some shape, good. Okay, and any time that the ball sits up a little bit, I'm gonna send a message. Oh, good. Okay, here we go, making her think a little bit over there. I like it. Okay, also too, something that I'm gonna do from here, not only am I gonna swing when it's high, but I'm gonna come in and close and look to be authoritative with my feet if I swung from here. Doesn't make sense to wanna fight fire from here. Makes a lot more sense if you're gonna swing to be closing and looking to get established, because the game is won and lost here. Go ahead. Oh, here you go. Good, block. Anytime it's down, block. Speed up, see that there? So I'm gauging where the ball is. If it's up here, I'm going through it and closing. If it's down, I'm playing safe and disciplined. Good. Okay, something that you'll notice too, if you don't swing from there, it never puts any pressure on your opponent. So it doesn't make them ever second guess their fourth and their sixth and their eighth. If you start swinging a little bit, and if you hurt their pride a little bit by being aggressive, from here, you will notice that they will take a little off on their roll volley, or just plain and simple, it'll make them second guess their offense in that setting, okay? Let's go a couple more here. Good. Good, I like it. Last one here. Okay, good, thank you. Okay guys, drill here is gonna be teachers feeding a return. I like the idea of the teacher feeding a return. Why? Because it takes out the serve and it takes out the return from the baseline. So now we have this cooperative feed from the kitchen, that enables the baseliner to actually work on their drop, which is the main meat of this exercise. And so off of my drop, my focus is dropping and then looking to come in and close and crash. So I'm gaining real estate at a pretty rapid rate here. I'm dropping, I'm trusting my drop by looking at ball trajectory, and then I'm looking to come in and crash and almost bake off of my own shake, or almost poach off of my drop, okay? So this is a skill set within itself, but I think there's a lot of value at higher levels with being able to like hit a drop, look at the ball trajectory, understand that it's getting down, and coming in and crashing, and then getting in your opponent's face as they hit their fourth ball, okay? It's gonna look just like this. Go ahead. Drop. Okay, very good, very good. So I'm just being alert and being hungry off of the drop. Okay. See how I kind of keep everything out in front and use the backhand there? Makes more sense to me. Drop. Okay. But there's a split second after I drop. I come in, I address and I assess. I see what she does with her fourth ball. I keep everything out in front of me. And then whether it's a forehand or a backhand, I'm just looking to make contact early and get that fifth ball on her quickly. Okay, go ahead. Perfect. Good, Charity, stay with it. Good, 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 awesome. Again, again, again. Drop. Trust the drop, get in, get in, get in.